Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadisha. So I have a song for you guys today. It's called Where We Gonna Go From Here. It's by Matt Kearney. Yeah, if you're new to this channel and you're like, songs, what's that about? One of the ways that God speaks to me is through music and is through songs. And so yeah, I get songs every single day. I wake up with them or I get them throughout the day. And, I don't share all of them. I really just share the ones he wants me to share. So this one is by Matt Kearney. We've done, I want to say, 2 songs from Matt in the past. And this was so interesting because when I posted my last video that titled message regarding your God ordained spouse, right? After I was done recording that video, I sat on my couch and all of a sudden I just started, where are we gonna go from here? La 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 la. And that's all I got. That's the only thing I knew about that song, really. Those are the only lyrics. So it caught me off guard, and for somebody who gets songs all the time, I'm always still blown away, guys. I'm always still blown away just how God speaks and things. So anyways, I pulled it up immediately and I was like, I was a little teary-eyed. It's not a lot, just a little. I was just like, you just came through with the come through there. He just came through there. So anyways, where are we gonna go from here by Matt. I am convinced that Matt knows something about this journey. I've said this before and I'm still convinced. Matt is a believer, and I'm convinced that he knows what he's talking about. It says, all of your ways and all your thunder got me in a haze, running for cover. Where we gonna go from here? Where we gonna go from here? Listen, it says, all your ways and all your thunder got me in a haze, running for cover. Okay, we've talked about how your person is a runner. They've ran away from you for so many different reasons, right? They're prodigals or this or that. You are like thunder. Okay, you're high strong. Some of you guys are strong willed. You're not for play. You are a force to be reckoned with. Okay, you are a force to be reckoned with. And not many people can handle that. So you need to understand that when people can't handle certain things, when people don't feel like they can handle you, when people don't feel like they can control you, and they can't manipulate you, and they can't do any of that stuff, they will run for cover. Okay, not saying that's what your person wanted to do, but you are a force to be reckoned with. Okay, and you may have been a little too much for them at the time. Okay, you may have been a little too much for them at the time. So they ran away from you and went to, for some of you guys, possibly went to someone that they felt like was a little bit less tender, like less to deal with. Okay, and or they just ran away because they just wanted to just be by themselves, right? Anyways, either way, you're not to be messed with. Okay, but it says, where are we gonna go from here? And I truly believe that you get to a place where when the prodigals come back, you guys are gonna like be in a situation where you're like, okay, despite the past, despite what happened, despite everything, now that we're here, where do we go from here? You might find yourself asking that question. Okay, new chapter, where are we going? All right, it says, car lights in the driveway, I wonder who's going to come my way. Tomorrow we're turning down the highway with another bright stage on the weekday. Green grass and a radio, watching it fly past, and away we go. 700 places, 700 faces, okay? There's so much to see in the world, okay? And you guys are going to do a lot of exploration. But it says car lights in the driver. I wonder who's coming my way. Like, don't be surprised if somebody just shows up at your home. If your person just shows up at your home, don't be surprised if they just come knocking at your door. Yeah, watching it fly past and away we go. Absolutely. It says all your ways and all your thunder got me in a haze, running for cover. Where are we gonna go from here? The back of your eyes look like my mother's. When we talk, you're like my brother. Where are we gonna go from here? Okay, listen, you might remind this person of like their mother. You might maybe like your physical appearance may look similar to people in their family. Maybe you represent comfort for them. Maybe you represent, if they have a good relationship with their mother, maybe you represent like they feel comfortable with you. They feel like they're at home with you. They feel secure with you. When we talk, you're like my brother. And I've said this before, you're going to be your person's best friend. It's a thing. And you guys are going to they're going to feel so comfortable with you that they can just chill. Like, you will feel like their brother in that sense where they can just talk to you and chill and don't have to be so uptight, because you will have that friendship with your spouse. You won't just have that, well, they're my wife and they're my husband, but also they are my friend, and I really can just hang out with them and feel like, I'm talking to my brother. It says time is moving on our side. How could I miss you to another guy? Pull of the ocean and the roaring tide is bigger than my eyes or my design. Father got a best plan. Time is moving on our side. Listen, it's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late. God is an on-time God. He may not come when you want him to, but he'll be there right on time. It's not too late. It's not over until God says it's over. It's not over until God says it's over. It's not over until God says it's over. How could I miss you to another guy? Listen, your person do not want to see you with another person. I promise you that. They're like, and one of their biggest concern is that while they're trying to get it together, that you'll be swooped up by another. They're probably wondering that somebody else will come catch your eye and fancy you while they're trying to get it together, because they're on borrowed time. And do you guys feel like God is like so on the lookout? Anybody who even look at you, God sends his whole angel army to be like, okay, no, go after him. Shut him down, because I know he's not. No, I don't even want you to look at my daughter. She's not available. I don't want you to look at my son. He's not available. So every time God sees somebody even look at you, even look your way, he sends his whole angel army to go shut them down, and I don't know. I just feel like he's just on the lookout, just warding off people away from you. He's like, no, they're not on the market. They're not available. Leave them alone. Because he's trying to buy your person some time. He's trying to buy them some time. And You know, it gets harder and harder because the enemy is on the prowl. And it says, pull up the ocean in the roaring tide. It's bigger than my eyes or my design. Father got a best plan. You know, and it's like, you know, we walk by faith, not by sight. You know, so it's like, yeah, it says Father got a best plan. God has the best plan for this whole situation. Once you take your hands off of it and let God lead and let God work it out, because he's the only one can work this out, he has the best plan. He knows what's best. He has orchestrated how it's all gonna go. He's putting the puzzle piece together in restoring that relationship or bringing that union together. He has the best plan. He will do it. Father has a best plan. And the part that gave me such goosebumps was saving his daughter for the best man. I was like, you're just too much. You're too much. You know, because I did a video on Father of the Bride, right? And I said how God is going to have a hard time giving his daughter away to giving his daughters away to the person, your spouse, right? The cool thing is, and I said this in the video, the cool thing is God was the one who chose your spouse. So yes, you'll have a hard time, but he knows who he was choosing. God is not going to hand his precious gems to idiots. No. And I said this, if God's handing you over to someone, that person is good. They're good. God sees their heart. He may not, their exterior may not have been the best, or you know, they may have been a little rough around the edges, but they're good. Okay, God gives good gifts to those who love him. God give good gifts to those who love him. Okay, so I love how it says saving his daughter for the best man. So your person is good. Your person is good. If you're a female, your spouse that God chose for you is good for you. Only you. And if you're male, the person who God chose for you is good for you. All right. Yeah, it says, though I've waited and I'll wait some more, won't see me knocking on another door. But all of this is crazy and amazing. There's only one half of us that I'm saving. So I'm praying just to let it go. Watch from a distance just to see you glow. In 700 places, 700 faces. You know, I think your person just finally realized, you know, they had to take their hands off the whole situation. They had to take their hands off their entire life, really, and allow God to lead. And your person have realized that, listen, you are it, you know. And yeah, it says watch from a distance just to see you glow. Don't be surprised if they're not watching you and checking you out and seeing your glow up and things. You know, you guys may live close to each other and they see when you're walking to your mailbox or however that works. You know, they might check you out in, you know, different ways. But yeah, don't be surprised if they're not don't be surprised if they're checking you out, because they're probably doing that, and they're watching you grow, and they're watching you glow, and they're watching you develop into that amazing man or woman, and they're probably thinking, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's gonna be my husband. You know, they're just learning so many different things about you that they probably didn't know, you know, and they're excited and scared at the same time. It says, yeah, but all this is crazy and amazing. You know, wouldn't you agree? You're like, this journey is crazy and will be amazing, I think. You know, it will be worth it. It will be amazing. And yeah, and to God be the glory. Great things he has done, and he will get the glory. God made this in such a way that you can't take any credit for it. No credit whatsoever. But yeah, this is such a beautiful song, you know, despite who you are, God's going to work it out. God's going to work it out. God is the only one who can work this out. And he has a plan for you guys' union and everything. So trust and believe, okay? All right, guys. Take care. Keep the faith. It's not over till it's over. All right, guys. See you in my next video.